first day of scuba diving, we traveled to an island where you can literally jump from shore into 2,000 feet of water. Sam Scott, president of Sam's Tours Palau, told us that this is one of his favorite dives. The first thought that ran through my head was I better not drop anything because it's a long way down to the bottom. Later, Sam told me that he has lost things in the past and that he recently was asked by a client if he could retrieve a mast that was dropped over the side and sank. Duh. Seriously, this dive defined Palau for me. Countless numbers of fish and fantastic soft and hard corals covered virtually all of the wall as far as you can see. When I checked my dive computer, I couldn't believe that it was registering 88 degrees, which is normal all year round in Palau. Believe it or not, Sam and his divers were getting chilled, and they were all wearing wetsuits. I guess that the human body can acclimate to all sorts of conditions. For me, diving in Palau was almost like taking a nice warm bath, and I never felt the need to put on my wetsuit. I would recommend you bring a windbreaker, because when you're back on the surface, you'll occasionally pass through a shower, and it's possible you could get a little chilled. Our second dive is another wall. I'm told this was Jacques Cousteau's favorite Palauan dive site. This is the Netibus Wall, and it drops vertically for over 1,000 feet. As you can see, just about every square foot of this wall is covered with soft and hard corals. During our stay in Palau, our dive computers consistently read water temperatures of 88 to 90 degrees. Our dive guides pointed out some of the corals that had been affected by the high water temperatures. During a courtesy call with Palau's President Nakamura, who is from the island of Peleliu, the president recalled a time during his youth when similar warm water conditions happened. President Nakamura told us that an elder calmed the village's fears by telling everyone that this was just a natural occurrence. The literal translation of the elder's words were the corals and the reefs were just taking a bath. So don't worry, everything will return to normal. Palauans are very aware of what they have. This country has a significant number of citizens that have studied abroad and have come back to help sustain their country's resources. Although many Palauans still depend on the ocean to supplement their dinner tables, the vast majority will take only what is needed and not randomly harvest large numbers of sea life. It certainly appears that the ancient Palauans have successfully passed on their culture, respect, and appreciation for their homeland. At the beginning of the 20th century, there were less than 5,000 Palauans. Today, the Republic of Palau is a vibrant country of about 18,000. With diving and ecotourism as a major contributor to the economy, Palau enjoys a higher standard of living than most of her Pacific neighbors. They are investing their earnings on their youth and creating a foundation for maintaining Palau's incredible natural beauty. Stick around. We're going for a dive inside of Chandelier Cave on the island of Koror.
We'll be right back with more Hawaiian diving adventures.
This Hawaiian Diving Adventures Safety and Equipment Minute was made possible by Sam's Tours Palau. On previous shows, we've stressed the importance of checking and maintaining your equipment. Guess what? We're doing it again. If it's been a while since your last dive, it's probably a good idea to check out your gear, have it serviced, then do an easy dive at home if you can, or do one at your dive destination. It would be a shame if you flew about 8,000 or 9,000 miles, got to your dive site, and found out that your gear isn't working. Believe me, it would suck big time to sit on the boat and hear everyone rave about that once-in-a-lifetime experience that you didn't have.